My name is Daniel, and I never thought I'd end up telling this kind of story about my life. I was always just an ordinary guy, nothing special, nothing you'd remember if you passed me on the street. I wasn't rich, I wasn't the kind of person girls chased after, but I had one thing I believed mattered more than anything else: loyalty. If I cared about someone, I gave them everything: my time, my energy, my trust, and my heart. I thought that was enough to build something unbreakable. I was wrong. Back then I was in my second year of university. My life was simple: classes during the day, shifts at a little coffee shop in the evenings, nights spent studying until my eyes burned. I wasn't living some exciting movie life, but I was content. I had my small circle of friends, my plans for the future, and I thought I knew who I was. Then she came along, and everything changed. Her name was Sarah. The first time I saw her was in the campus library. She was sitting by the window, sunlight spilling across her notebook as she scribbled notes, her hair falling over her face. I remember standing there, pretending to look for a book, but really I was just staring. Something about her presence pulled me in. She looked so alive, so sure of herself, and yet so quietly beautiful that I couldn't look away. At first I convinced myself it was nothing, just a passing attraction. But then I saw her again in the cafeteria, laughing with friends. A week later I saw her walking out of a lecture hall I was entering. It felt like the universe was placing her in front of me again and again until I couldn't ignore it anymore. I had to know her. I'll never forget the day I finally spoke to her. She was in the library again, this time struggling to carry a stack of books. Without thinking I walked up, took half from her hands, and joked about her trying to read the whole place in 1 week. She laughed, and that sound stuck in my head. That laugh felt like sunlight after days of rain. That was the first brick in a wall I didn't know I was building around myself, around us. From there it moved fast. Study sessions turned into coffee runs turned into long walks across campus, long walks turned into nights where we sat on the grass staring at the stars, talking about everything and nothing. She wasn't just pretty, she was smart, ambitious, and had this way of making me feel like the world was bigger than I had ever imagined. The day she told me she liked me back is still etched into my memory. We had been studying late, and she leaned back, looked at me with tired eyes.